Are you guys ready for a peaceful revolution worldwide? Because right at this moment, I'm believing that we are on the brink of this just so happening. With every trucker out on the road right now, the ones that are working, guys, yes, they're still making deliveries. And the ones that are out there right now who also have their families at home. Now, some of you guys may not believe that, with considering all the people that showed up at Ottawa. And, it's just getting started. And many people have been showing the world out there how peaceful this has been. They're having a great time. No fights. Nothing's been reported back. Sure, there's been a few people may cause. They classify it as desecrating, but all honestly, what was on the Terry Fox the Terry Fox statue? It was Canadian hat, respect, and a flag. And we all know what it means when your flags are upside down, ladies and gentlemen. It means that we are in our country, right? Okay? I'm sure you all understand. We are in a kind of downer, but we're bringing it up with all this spiritual power here and positivity of all people. See, I'm seeing here that something that it seems like the other people aren't seeing. It's very confusing why they don't see what we all see and what we are all doing. I know that there is such thing as lies and misinformation. And when people are calling misinformation, I really believe that they are saying lies. They're saying that people are lying. And you want to know something? The evidence is clear, Justin. If you're paying attention and snooping in on this conversation before I get a chance to talk to you again, which we will very soon. Okay? This is peace in the making over all levels, Justin, and the rest of the world. What I'm seeing right now is a new hope for the world. Okay? Now, if you don't see that, Justin, you're still on your pocket full of money, and I don't care about Canada. I only care about the people, my constituents, which I'm going to tell you right now that I've spoken to some liberals, and they can't wait for you to be gone. So you haven't brainwashed everybody, Justin. You haven't brainwashed everybody. And what's this I'm hearing about? Do you know the children getting taught the difference between vaxxers and anti-vaxxers and what they're saying? The kids are chanting shit. Listen, man, you're trying to turn our children at an early age, okay? Or the people you are assigning and haven't done a full background check on their psychology are brainwashing our kids. And you're letting it happen. I just got to say, man, without trying to put this on all a Justin Trudeau video, because that's not what my intentions were, guys. My intentions were right here, right now, is to tell you guys how proud I am on how well this is developed. I mean, we've got other MPs out there, okay, making statements. They're on the news as well. We got CBC actually balancing it out, guys. They've been, they say negative, but they also say the positive, okay? But don't rule them out of being still. I mean, they still gotta brush up their stuff, but I heard through the grapevine that CTV News was there and you guys dismissed them. And you know what? I'm saying to myself, you know what? Good. Because, Lisa LaFlemme is obviously not getting the picture or getting my message here, because I did in the past have a lot of hope in that lady, and I was hoping that something would change. And I told her, now's the time, because you guys are living in fear of an invisible germ, okay? I'm not saying it doesn't exist, I'm saying it's there. It's just, we're all going to get it. And there's no fighting it with no vaccine. Okay? There's no putting a mask on and covering up and trying to stop this spread and blah, 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 like Fauci said. Okay? Ladies and gentlemen out there who are not knowing what is really going on here, if you're new, there is so much information that you are not getting about this whole ordeal, and I'm not going to cut you guys down. I'm going to just tell you guys, listen, just please, I'm not forcing you like Justin Trudeau is trying to force vaccinations on people. I'm just asking you guys to open up your mind that it's quite possible that all these movies and TV shows that you guys all watched from America and all the cinematics and all that stuff have gotten you guys extremely paranoid. Which means whoever is our enemy, okay, is successful. And what they're successful at is using you guys as an enemy against the rest of the country. Now, I'm not saying you guys are an enemy. I'm just saying you were used to get at us. Well, we can forgive you for that, but we're not going to forgive Justin Trudeau or any of his constituents. There is forgiveness. There is room, ladies and gentlemen, for the vaccinated. You're vaccinated. So what? You're vaccinated. You're protected. I'm not. Okay? So what? Gonna get it anyways. It's gotten to that point, ladies and gentlemen. We have to move on. We have to end these mandates, and we have to get our country on the roll, because we have rotting product that we got to clean up because it's rotting out in the friggin' docks. We got all this shit that we need to clean up that Justin's leaving behind. You do realize that once he leaves, he's leaving us a pile of junk that we have to clean up. And we're going to clean it up, Justin. That's what we're going to do. You know why? Because Canada rises up. We have no fear. We're not stupid. We get along with everybody for a reason. Because we all want peace in this world. And we want peace in our country. And freedom in our country. I am in awe of all this. The turnaround over the last few years, being up and down with all the emotions, going nuts, and people, I have to say, you guys aren't the only ones. If you guys got those mysterious text messages from freaking, all this crap and the tracking and all that stuff, we all got it. We've all been getting zapped every day, sometimes 5s a day with these mysterious emails and to your text. Like, come on. Guys, give it up. I already know you're tracking my phone, and I already know what you're doing, and I am free flowing, not giving a shit what you think, Justin, and your national security team, because your national security, RCMP out there, will all agree with me. I know people who are guards in jail right now that I love. I'm going to tell you guys that. Open-minded, ladies and gentlemen. I would not want to see any of those guards in there go down or anything like that. You know why? Because I respect. Okay? And that's a good example we're having out there with the people and the police officers. They are getting the respect out there from our peaceful protesters. Are you listening, vaxxers? The ones that are the naysayers. The ones that are finding out this information for the first time, that all this has been a ruse for control over our country, to jack up the prices and sell our land to other families in other countries. That was the plot line. You got it? Nancy Pelosi's right there with her husband in the background going, give me the money, give me the money. We got cryptocurrency. They can't trace it to us. We got it all. It's time to put a stop to it. And at this moment, we have the tools. And it's going to happen, ladies and gentlemen. And I don't care what Justin says. He's clearly, guys, the vaxxers, he has run from this problem. He's got background charges that he's got to deal with. He may as well resign now because he's got to go deal with those charges. Don't ride this out, Justin. It just looks bad in the end because we all know what you're going through. And you know what? I'm not sorry, but I am sorry in a sense, because you got to be a prime minister and go through shit like that, though you put yourself in the position. So you made your bed, Justin. You just got to lie in it and accept things for the way they are right now, man. It's time to resign. It's time to just walk away from this. Because you can. Yeah, you got to deal with shit afterwards. Oh, yeah. But at least you won't be dealing with prime minister stuff, right? I think it's time, bud. You know? Let us handle it from here. You know what I mean? You failed enough. Now, it's time for success in this world. And that success is not coming from you. I mean, if it just so happens I have to run for prime minister and I got the support, I will. I will. But we all know that ain't going to happen. So, to truckers out there, keep it up. I am rooting for you out here. I have just finished cleaning like a whole bunch of stores. I'm just like so tired. I know you guys are out there. I cannot. I am so like I lost for words, so beside myself. All those things, all rolled into one, and I am 100% proud of this country. I'm proud of the convoy. I'm proud of everybody out there, and I love everybody out there for what they're doing right now. You guys are the number ones. You know what? I'm going to call myself the people's fan of the Freedom Convoy, ladies and gentlemen. Oh yeah, you heard it here first. Oh yeah. And some of yous might have just got a clue.